Hello friends! Today we're going to talk about nitrates and caffeine. Nitrate. What is nitrate? Nitrate, NO3, is a small molecule produced in the body to limited amounts as a byproduct of nitric oxide and is obtainable via consumption of vegetables, particularly beetroot and other low-calorie tuber vegetables such as turnips and leafy green vegetables such as spinach or rocket. It appears to be a potent regulatory of blood flow and vasodilation via its metabolic nitric oxide and has greater relative affinity for areas of the body with poor oxygenation, as the conversion of nitrite to nitric oxide is undergone by deoxygenated blood. In regards to cardiovascular health, it appears to reduce blood pressure in instances where blood pressure is raised. This appears to occur in people with hypertension and can occur in otherwise healthy persons undergoing exercise with little effect on resting blood pressure in healthy persons. It may exert endothelial protective effects and is thought to be a link between vegetable intake and cardiovascular health. It appears to enhance exercise performance, secondary to reducing the oxygen cost of exercise and thus prolonging time to exhaustion, thought to be due to increased mitochondrial efficiency. There is little to no effect on acute power output, but seems to reduce the rate of fatigue seen with continued muscle contractions, and as such, seems to have most benefit in exercises ranging from 1 minute to up to 10 minutes. And as such, exerts most benefit during anaerobic cardiovascular exercise or muscular endurance events, sports requiring anaerobic intervals such as hockey or football. But although it does have benefit to prolong cardiovascular exercise, 5-kilometer jogs or 10-kilometer cycling events, the magnitude of effect appears to be lesser. Due to interactions with nitric oxide, it appears to also be kidney protective and may help to regulate blood flow during the aging process, which is associated with reduced nitrate levels in circulation. The anti-aging effects, however, are preliminary at this moment in time. Due to endogenous production of nitrate and some disease states with lower circulating nitrate, cardiovascular diseases, and aging. Nitrate may have pseudo-vitamin-like properties, but more evidence is required to support this claim. Why should you take it? Nitrates are a compound found in leafy green vegetables and beetroot. Nitrates break down into nitrites, which circulate in the body and are turned into nitric oxide, NO, as needed. Elevated NO levels during exercise provide a variety of benefits. What are nitrates' benefits? Nitrate supplementation has been shown to improve anaerobic and aerobic endurance, blood flow, and work output, resulting in increased muscle recovery between bouts of exercise. Nitrates improve the body's ability to produce adenosine triphosphate, ATP, from the food you eat. ATP is responsible for the energy transfer that powers your muscles. High levels of circulating nitrite help the mitochondria in cells produce ATP more efficiently. Nitrate supplementation should take place in the form of a pre-workout meal, incorporating leafy greens or beetroot. Beetroot extract supplements will not provide enough nitrates to affect exercise performance. How to take it? Nitrates are best supplemented through food products, like leafy greens or beets, 60 to 120 minutes before exercise. Consuming these foods in a liquid form, such as through a shake, juice, or puree, will increase the rate of nitrate absorption, since solid food particles take longer to digest. The optimal nitrate dose is in the range of 6.4 to 12.8 milligrams per kilogram, 2.2 pounds, of body weight. This corresponds to approximately 580 to 1,160 milligrams for a 200-pound, 90-kilogram person. Consuming 500 grams, a little over a pound of beets, radishes, or any leafy green vegetable, including lettuce, rocket, spinach, crown daisy, and Swiss chard, will provide enough nitrates for you to enjoy the benefits during your next workout. People taking the blood thinner warfarin should consult with their doctor before consuming high levels of some leafy greens due to the vitamin K content. Take care to avoid spitting frequently during your workout, since saliva is a necessary intermediary step in activating dietary nitrate. Mouthwash should also be avoided. Nitrate is a form of performance enhancer. Its primary function is cardiovascular. It has other function, such as muscle gain and exercise. Caffeine. What is caffeine? Caffeine comes from coffee beans, but it can also be synthesized in a laboratory. Caffeine is a powerful stimulant, and it can be used to improve physical strength and endurance. It is classified as a nootropic because it sensitizes neurons and provides mental stimulation. Habitual caffeine use is also associated with a reduced risk of Alzheimer's, cirrhosis, and liver cancer. Caffeine's main mechanism concerns antagonizing adenosine receptors. Adenosine causes sedation and relaxation when it acts upon its receptors, located in the brain. Caffeine prevents this action and causes alertness and wakefulness. This inhibition of adenosine can influence the dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine, and adrenaline systems. Caffeine stimulates the body by increasing adrenaline or dopamine. Caffeine is a popular stimulant. It is well known for its ability to stave off sleep. This effect offers significant benefits for muscular power output. It's also responsible for the euphoric feeling you remember from your first ever cup of coffee. Unfortunately, frequent caffeine consumption will quickly dull the power-enhancing effect, though you'll still be able to stave off sleep with your morning cup of coffee. Infrequent caffeine use is the key to experiencing the stimulatory effect every time. This is also why caffeine is not recommended as a base supplement. Caffeine, despite its common usage, is known to interact with a few pharmaceuticals. It should not be used with monoamine oxidase inhibitors, MAOIs, a type of antidepressant, and can interact with dipyridamole and tizanidine, as well as influence lithium levels. How to take it? Caffeine is most effective when supplemented by people unused to caffeine. If you get excited after a cup of coffee, you'll probably benefit from caffeine's effects at the gym. To supplement caffeine effectively, take 400 to 600 milligrams 30 minutes before a workout, no more than twice a week. You'll probably want to save caffeine for the hardest workouts of the week. If you begin to develop a caffeine tolerance, drop down to 1 dose a week. It may be necessary to stop all caffeine use for at least a month to regain caffeine sensitivity. Caffeine dosages should be tailored to individuals. If you're new to caffeine supplements, start with a 100 milligram dose. Typically, 200 milligrams of caffeine is used for fat-burning supplementation, while acute strength increases occur at higher doses, 500 milligrams and above. Researchers tend to use a dosage of 4 to 6 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. Caffeine can be supplemented through popular beverages, like coffee, tea, and energy drinks, but it can also be taken in a pill form. Caffeine is a form of performance enhancer, fat burner, and nootropic. Its primary function is energy and stimulation. It has other functions, such as fat loss, cognitive function, brain health, muscle gain, and exercise. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with more content. Goodbye.